Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Enigmatic Entertainment back again with another video. You know the deal? So let's keep it real. Now, even as content creators ourselves, we have our own favorite content creators that we enjoy watching and listening to. Some of them have millions of subscribers and followers and whatnot, and some not so much. The ones that make a living from it or hope to make a living from it often rely on their audience, their fan base, the people like you and I, to support that lifestyle, whether it be a grandiose one where they have a bunch of mansions and all that stuff, or they're just simply getting the bills paid and living a more modest lifestyle. Whatever floats your boat. Some people, of course, might need a bit of support on the emotional side and encouragement and things of that nature to keep going, and that's a whole other issue. But just keep in mind when it comes to that we're all human beings. We deserve respect and sympathy at the end of the day when we're going through things, because we're individuals, we're not brands, we're not corporations, we're not machines. Now, that being said, this video will be covering the best ways to support smaller YouTube content creators in particular that don't have the big brand and the opportunities that come along with it, like sponsorships. I'm breaking it down into what I'm calling direct and indirect methods of support for categorizational purposes and whatnot. So, moving on to number 1, we have direct methods. Super chats. If you don't know what they are, just join anybody's live stream on YouTube, and you typically see at least 1 or 2 people, have a super chat. It's a pinned message that goes at the top. It's usually in a different color. Red, blue, green, so on and so forth, and it stays there for a certain amount of time, maybe 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever, and it has a number like $5, $10, so on and so forth. It's pretty cool. It's a way to directly, tip your favorite live streamers. There's also super stickers as well, which is very similar, and overall, YouTube takes about 30% of that, and the rest goes to the YouTube channel. Next up, video collaborations. Now, if you have a friend, associate, coworker, whatnot, family member that has a YouTube channel, you can always say like, hey, go check out so-and-so's channel. That's a verbal endorsement and whatnot. You're telling them, or you're sharing a link and things of that nature. But more directly, you can collaborate with them on a video and put the video on your channel and invite them onto your channel in a video, of course, or vice versa, where you, the bigger channel, go onto their smaller channel, and it works both ways, really. Just tell your audience to find you on their channel. This works better if you are in similar categories, though. If you're in completely different themes, like maybe one is in finance and one is in, like, cars, that's probably not going to mesh too much. But hey, you can still try. Next up is really simply watching the videos, but I do have to stress that the YouTube algorithm, that enigmatic thing that it is, has changed a lot over the years. It's no longer about just view count. It is more so now about average view duration, aka AVD, watch time. So, if you watch the video, you click on it and whatnot, you want to watch the thing in full. You don't want to just watch it for a few seconds or a minute or anything like that, or just click and click off. Not helpful whatsoever. It tanks your ABD. You want to watch a video in full. Maybe watch it in full a few times to even help boost it up a little bit if you really want to and you really enjoy the video. So, watching the videos is one of the best ways you can help support. 4, buying merchandise. This one's simple, probably. If they have a YouTube merchandise store, buy from there. If they have a website where they have merchandise available there, buy it from there. Simple enough. And they take it even a step further. If they have, for example, like a t-shirt or something like that, wear it outside or wherever you're going. And if people ask, like, hey, this is one of my favorite content creators, this is their name, and you just go on YouTube and you can find their channel and go check it out. And you're basically a walking billboard, you know what I'm saying? You're a walking advertisement. And that's a really good way to help as well. Number 5, Patreon memberships. This one I personally do. I do recommend. Patreon is a pretty big website nowadays for content creators to get supported by their following. Patreon, of course, takes their fees and their cuts. I will link the website in the description box below so you could check it out for more details. I'm personally subscribed to a few channels that I feel I thoroughly enjoy and are not huge channels or anything like that. So I, once again, personally do recommend this. And once again, like I said, link in the description below to check it out. You could pay, I believe, with PayPal or credit card, and they charge you once per month. Now, what I'm calling the indirect methods. Number 1, subscribing. Some people might think like, well, I subscribe, that's supporting. In a way, yes, but I'm going to break it down a little bit further so it's not too, so any misconceptions get resolved. This is very useful for the subscriber to get notifications for when you go live or anything like that, and for the channel in particular for hitting certain milestones. 100, you get a unique channel URL. 1,000, you're eligible for monetization. Also at 1,000 is the community tab. So on and so forth. And then, of course, there's the plaques like silver, gold, ruby. That's mostly about it. Some people used to do like sub for sub back in the day, like, oh, I subscribe to you, you subscribe to me. And then they don't even watch your videos. Therefore, it's not really helpful. We all have some inactive subs. I have, honestly, probably a whole bunch of them now. Whether it's bots or just people that subscribed years ago and then just never followed up. It happens. But if you're a subscriber and an active viewer, then yes, that is great. But there is a difference, and keep that in mind. Number 2, sharing the videos with other people or on other websites. This can be very useful, once again, if done correctly. Or shared at the right place, I guess you can say. You don't want to share a video about the PlayStation 5, probably, on a website about cooking. It doesn't go together. People might click on it just to see what it's about and then click off because it's not their interest. If I know someone that raps, and I actually do have a friend that raps, I share their videos with other rap fans because they're more likely to actually watch, check it out, and actually enjoy it and share it further. That's how it goes. Just sharing it everywhere willy-nilly typically will tank the average viewer duration, which you don't want to do. So, if you're sharing a video, share it in the right location with the right people to increase viewership. Next up, number 3, liking videos. You know how we always say, hey, click the thumbs up button to like the video and all that stuff, and you know, whatever is at the beginning. Some people put it in the middle, some people put it at the end. I'm probably going to say it in like 2 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so that's just basically a very easy, quick, simple way to increase viewer engagement. Enough said. More viewer engagement, the algorithm is more likely to recommend or suggest your video to others. That's it. Click the thumbs up button. Number 4, commenting on videos. Once again, simple enough. Increases viewer engagement, which helps the video get recommended and shared to others. Simple enough. And some people, especially me, I speak for myself, I do enjoy getting comments. Even if it's constructive criticism, I do enjoy checking it out, reading it, and responding. I respond to almost every comment. Haters, you know the deal. Bots, those comments get removed. And the positive comments, thank you guys. It is truly appreciated. Moving on. Number 5, offering your services in terms of maybe you're a graphics designer. Maybe you are really good with audio. And you see one of your favorite content creators or, you know, up-and-coming ones, maybe has some audio problems. Offer your services like advice, like, you know, constructive criticism and whatnot. Trying to be helpful and supportive in that way. Like, hey, maybe you change this on your microphone or, you know, whatever. Or, oh, hey, do you need a new banner? Or I know you're looking for an artist and maybe they have a low budget. Maybe, hey, I really like your stuff. I really think you're cool. Let me try to reason and work with you, and we can come to a reasonable price. I'm not saying, like, do it for free or anything like that. I understand. But, you know, maybe a discount. Or maybe someone wants to collaborate with somebody, and you can hook them up with somebody like, hey, he also is into this. You get the idea. Basically, just connecting and building and supporting one another. In general. Those are some of the best methods that I know how, that I've researched, looked into, tried myself, recommend for others. Like I said, especially smaller content creators who don't have like the big platform and following and whatnot. For YouTubers in particular. That can change with new policies and new rules and opportunities that arise. You know, the algorithm changes and all that stuff. The website has changed a lot over the years. Trust me, I've seen it a lot. Some good, some bad. Now, what else would you guys like me to cover? Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below if any questions or other things you would like me to cover in the next video in the content creator series. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Follow on Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. I go live on a regular basis. Catch you guys there. As always, thank you for watching, and I am out.